Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole and today I've got a lip swatch video for you guys and it is on the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Look how cute these ones are. I do have the mini set. I bought the whole box set, so I have every single color. There's 36 of them. So I keep them in like a little thing like this. I've got like 1.5. And I have tried to sort them out like color wise so we can start with the light ones and then work our way into the dark ones. Before I swatch these lipsticks, I do want to say that they are extremely comfortable on the lips. I am wearing one right now. I have had this one on for probably about half an hour now. And they are extremely comfortable. Obviously they look very matte, very beautiful colors, and there's a wide variety as well. The only thing is they are not kiss proof. They do transfer. I do sometimes have a bit of problem with them going on my teeth as well because they do tend to slide around a little bit. But if I kiss the back of my hand, and like I said, I have had this one on for about 40 minutes, you can see that there is a little bit of transfer around the middle, and if I eat or drink, it's definitely gonna come off. They're extremely affordable. You can buy them from the drugstore, from the chemist, and they're not very expensive at all. So just bear that in mind. I do love them a lot. I do find sometimes that the color that's actually in the tube doesn't necessarily match the color that's on the outside, so they do tend to differ. So I would say if you're looking for a specific color, make sure you swatch it in store before you buy it. But anyway, sorry for talking so much. As per usual, I just can never shut up, guys. I'm so sorry. Constant word vomit. It's gonna start with this one and we're just gonna get underway. So this one is Cairo, and this one is extremely light, and it actually is quite streaky and patchy. I don't know if you guys can see there. This one is not one of my favorite. I feel like this is far too light for me. This might be a good one if you wanted to do an ombre lip and mix it in with a darker color, but yeah, not really a huge fan of this one here. But once again, this one was Cairo. I just wanted to say that these are actually really easy to remove as well. They don't dry your lips out or anything. I literally just wiped that off with a wipe. I didn't wet it or anything. So they do not leave your lips dried out and feeling like butthole lips. Just wanted to, let you guys know. So this one is Athens, and I actually do own the larger one of this too. I should mention that these are actually 0.15 fluid ounces or 4.7 mils. I do actually really like this color. It's a little bit patchy, but it's just a really pretty color, and I do, like I said, I own the bigger one of this too. It's like a peachy sort of pink, very wearable, would definitely suit many occasions. So once again, this one was Athens. The next one is London. This one is a really nice brown, warm brown, neutral, everyday sort of color. I do own the larger one of London as well, and I really do like this color. I feel like it would complement many skin tones, and I really do enjoy this color. I feel like it's really earthy and warm. And this one, once again, is London. The next one is Abu Dhabi. So this is Abu Dhabi right here, and it does look quite similar to London. I feel like it's a little bit more richer, a little bit more pink. I can show you guys a swatch of them next to each other because I feel like they are quite similar. So just here, this one's Abu Dhabi and this one's London. As you can see, London's a little bit more brown in tone and Abu Dhabi's got a little bit of a pink undertone, but they're both very similar in color, and I do quite like this one too. I feel like this is a really nice wearable color. Just really pretty, this color. I like it. And once again, that one was Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi? Hopefully I'm saying that right. The next one is Zurich. This one is such a pretty color. This reminds me of rose petals, and I feel like it goes really, really nice with a light skin tone. Like it's just complements the skin tone beautifully. This one is so pretty. Really pretty. I like this one. I think that I have a big one of this one too. But once again, this one is Zurich. The next one is LA, Los Angeles. So So this one is Los Angeles, and I did have a little bit of trouble building the color up. I wouldn't say it was streaky, I'd say it's more patchy than streaky, but I do think this is a really pretty color. This is really muted, really like grungy sort of feeling. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but that's just what I feel. It's still a really pretty wearable nude color though, and I really do like this one. I will have to try and remember that. So this one is Los Angeles. And can I just say, I love the fact that they're all named after places and cities. That's just really cool. It's just a really cool idea. The next one is Stockholm. Lots of these colors do look similar too, so bear that in mind. I feel like this one looks quite similar to Zurich that we tried on before, but a little bit different. I can show you guys a swatch. So this one is a little bit darker than Zurich, and this one is Stockholm. So this is Zurich here. See, it's more of a lighter pink, and this is Stockholm here. So it's a little bit more mauvey, a little bit deeper in color. Not a lot, but just slightly deeper. But I still think this is a really pretty color, and it's not patchy or anything like that. It feels really comfortable on my lips, and I do like this one too, and that is Stockholm. The next one is quite bright, and it is Buenos Aires. I don't think that, Bueno? Like the chocolate? Buenos Aires. I'm not saying that right, I'm so sorry. This one is a little bit patchy. I think that's because it's more of a pastel sort of color. I mean, it's pretty, but I think that I'd probably prefer one of the deeper rose petally sort of colors. This is probably a little bit too bright for me to be wanting to wear on a daily basis, but I do think it is a fun, pretty color. It is streaky and a little bit patchy, but that's probably why I would go for one of the other colors over this one, but it's still a nice color. So once again, this one was Buenos Aires. I can't say it, but that's what it was. The next one is Tokyo. This one is In Your Face Pink. This is so bright. It is, once again, a little bit patchy, a little bit streaky. It's that pastel sort of shade, so I don't love this shade. I think it's a really fun color. I'm sure there are lots of people who do love this shade. Nothing against you, it's just not for me personally, but it is also really good to have it in the collection. So this is Tokyo. The next shade is Istanbul. So this one I really like. I feel like this is like Tokyo but slightly darker. It's just a really pretty color. I love these sorts of pink colors with blonde hair and blue eyes. I feel like this color would look good on lots of people. It's just a really nice summer spring color, and I really do like this one, and I do wear this one. It's not patchy, and this shade is not streaky at all, so I would definitely recommend this color. And this one once again is Istanbul. The next one is Cannes. So this one is Cannes, and I freaking love this color. This is probably my favorite one so far. I feel like this is my lips, couple of shades darker, slightly more improved, and flawless. I just really like this one. It's really, really pretty color. I feel like this would go really pretty on a lot of skin tones as well. This is just one of those all-round sort of colors that goes with a lot of looks, a lot of occasions, and there's not really much else to say about it. I really do like this one. This one is Cannes. The next one is Milan. So this one is Milan. This is a really pretty borderline purple, probably more fuchsia sort of pink color, and this is just a really pretty color as well. Can you imagine strutting down the runway? Milan, big feathers coming out of your dress or sequins on your tatas, you know? Milan. No, but this is a really pretty color, and I do think this is a nice wearable summer spring color, and this one is Milan. The next color is Sydney. So this one is Sydney, and I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like this one. I feel like it makes my teeth look really, really yellow. It's really like a lilac neon sort of color, and I just don't like the fact that it makes my teeth look yellow. It's actually, for a pastel bright color, it's really not that patchy at all. It's not really streaky at all actually. I'm quite impressed with the formula on this one. It's just the color that's not for me. But if this is your thing, you should pick this up. So this one was once again Sydney. The next one I have is Antwerp. Probably didn't say that right either. Oh, this color is so pretty. I really want to put like gold glitter all over my eyelids. I feel like it looks so pretty with this color. Just like a black dress. Yeah. I feel like this is a really glamorous color. I don't know. I just really like this one. It's like a deep, bold pink, but it's not too bright. It's not too pastel. It's just really nice and wearable. I feel like you could put this on with just like a simple eye look like this, and it'd be a really nice look for spring. So this one is Antwerp. Next one is Prague. So this one is Prague, and just for something different, I also love this color. I feel like this is a really sexy, borderline vampy color for light people. I feel like if you were dark, oh, it's all over my teeth. But if you were darker, I feel like this would be a beautiful, beautiful purple, subtle purple pink color on your skin. But for us light people, I feel like this is borderline vampy. Like it's very like, it's probably not vampy at all and I'm just a crazy person, but it's just really pretty. Like I feel like this is a really nice nighttime color if I was going out somewhere, just have a few cocktails with the girls. Like it's just a really pretty, fresh, but sort of sultry color. I know I just word vomited once again, I'm so sorry. But this one is just really nice, and this one is Prague. This one is San Polo. Oh my god, I'm just ruining these names. I need like a sexy Spanish accent or something. It could be like San Polo. That's not Spanish. I don't even know what that was. Sorry guys, these applications are getting worse as I go on. Just ignore that, focus on the color. So this one is San Polo. I feel like this is maybe, I'm just looking at the colors here, but I feel like this one might be similar to Milan, except it's like slightly got a different undertone. So I'm just gonna give those a swatch next to each other so I can show you guys. They are quite similar. I sort of feel like they're sisters. The slightly lighter one is Milan and the slightly darker one is San Polo. So I just held that there for 2 seconds. I was like, check this out guys, whoa, and then I took it away. Sorry about that. But I feel like San Polo is just a little bit darker and a little bit richer in color. Still in that same pink sort of family though. Still such a really pretty color. It's another nice bold pink color. There are so many colors in this collection that look so similar though, and I did tell you guys that early on. But now we're sort of getting into the more red purple colors now, and this is sort of one of the last ones of the dull sort of pink colors. So once again, this one was San Polo. The next one is Ibiza, and you know this is going to be a fun color, don't you? So this one is Ibiza. I did have a little bit of trouble building this one up. I felt like it was a tiny bit patchy, but if you keep going over it, you can build it up quite nicely. I feel like Ibiza is sort of San Polo and Milan's fun younger sister who's just a little bit brighter in colour. There's not really much else I can say about it. All of these last couple of colours have looked quite similar, but I think this is a really pretty colour, really bright, bold rose sort of pink. And I do like this one too. So this one once again was Ibiza. The next colour is like a deep raspberry pink. Well, that's what it looks like in the tube. And this one is called Amsterdam. So this one is Amsterdam, and I thought this was gonna have like more of a pink undertone, but I feel like it's definitely more of an orangey red sort of colour. So as you can see in the tube, I feel like it definitely looks a lot darker in this than what it does on my lips. Still a really pretty colour though, like I really like this colour. It's really nice, it's really fresh. It's like a nice red colour for all occasions, summer and winter. So this one once again is Amsterdam. The next one is a bright purpley sort of pink, and it is called Addis Abara. Addis Abara? I really hope I'm not offending anyone with these names. I'm honestly trying to pronounce them the best that I can. Oh wow, this is a really fun color. I honestly, when I started putting this one on, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like this. But as I finished, I kind of do like it. I feel like it's a really nice, pretty color, even though it's on my teeth. It's a really nice, bright, fun color. The only thing is, same with Sydney, I feel like it makes my teeth look a little bit yellow, and I don't love that in a lipstick. It's not my favorite thing. But other than that, I do really like this color, and I think it's really pretty. So I'm gonna try and say the name one more time. This is Addis Abara. Addis Abara, maybe. The next one is Paris, the city of love. So this one is Paris, and it's definitely a lot brighter than the last color. I feel like it's very similar to the last few shades that we've had, but I feel like it's definitely the brightest by far. It's a nice, pretty color. Nice pretty colour for Paris. Once again, it's just a really nice pink. I don't really have much else to say about it. But once again, this one is Paris. Next colour is Manila. So this one is Manila. I had a bit of trouble with this one. It was quite streaky, quite patchy. And I feel like it looks really neon and pastel in here, and on my lips it looks a lot more muted. I don't know if that's just me, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. Once again, probably not the sort of colour that I would lean towards. It's still a really nice colour, but I just don't think it suits me. I think it makes me look a little bit washed out. I don't really know how to describe this colour. At first I thought it was a pink, but when I'm looking at it now, it looks more like a pastel sort of red colour. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really have a colour like this in my collection. It does make my teeth look a little bit yellow as well. I think that's because it's quite a bright pastel sort of colour. But once again, this one is Manila. The next colour is San Juan. So this one is San Juan, and this one is definitely patchy and streaky. I do love orange red sort of colours, but I feel like this one's a little bit too orange for me. I don't really like the way that it looks on my skin tone, but it's still a really nice colour, just not for me. Once again, I do prefer the more red sort of orange colours over the more orange, and I do like an orange lipstick, but I feel like this one's too pastel orange for me to love it, if that makes sense. This one is San Juan. The next colour is Morocco. So this one is Morocco, and I do really like this one. This is like the perfect sort of orangey red colour for me. This was actually the one that I was wearing in the start of the video as well, in case you were wondering. This is just a really pretty, fresh sort of red colour. It's very sexy, very sensual, and overall, I just really like this red. I feel like it goes with a lot of things and for a lot of occasions. So once again, this one is Morocco. The next one is Monte Carlo. I'm definitely not winning any awards for lipstick application of the year. That is for sure. But this one is Monte Carlo, and I just wanted to show you guys that this is also a little bit deceiving. It's definitely a lot lighter on the lips than what it looks in the tube as well. I actually really like this colour. I feel like this colour is just a really pretty, sexy, deep sort of raspberry red colour. But I also like this colour in the tube too. And when I first put it on, I was slightly disappointed because I was, you know, sort of looking forward to this sort of colour. But I still do like this colour as well. So once again, this one is Monte Carlo. The next one is Budapest. This one is Budapest, and once again, a case of mistaken identity. I put this one in with the deeper lipsticks, which we're sort of getting to now, because I thought it was going to be quite a lot darker, but I feel like this one could have fit in quite well at the start of the video with all those other mauvey sort of pink purple colours. It's definitely darker than all of the other ones that we have previously swatched, but I kind of feel like it would have been better at the end with those, but because the tube is so much darker, I've obviously put it with the darker colours. I do really like this colour. I would wear this colour on a daily sort of basis. I like these colours for everyday sort of wear. I feel like it's a really sophisticated, nice colour, and that you could wear this to work if you worked in an office or something like that. It's just a really nice complementary colour. And once again, this one was Budapest. The next one is Rome. So this one is Rome, and I feel like this is also another deceiving colour because the package looks a lot darker than the actual colour. I feel like this is a slightly darker version of Budapest, which we just tried on. I can show you guys a swatch. So this is Budapest here and this is Rome here. So they're very similar in colour. Obviously Budapest leaning more towards the pink sort of side with the pinky undertones, and Rome definitely leaning towards the more brown sort of side with more brown, warm undertones. Still, once again, a really pretty, really wearable colour. I feel like it should have been at the start of the video with the other colours, but once again, the tube has deceived me. So once again, this one is Rome. The next colour is called Madrid. So this one is Madrid, and I love this colour. Once again, definitely does not match the colour in the tube. This is more the sort of colour that I was expecting with Monte Carlo. You know how I said that I wanted the nice dark red colour? This is sort of what I was expecting from this, not the lighter red. But I just really like this colour. But in the tube, this one looks like quite a deep, earthy red brown, but it's definitely not that on the lips. It's definitely more of a raspberry red, like a really deep pink. I definitely think it's in the pink family. It's not like an orangey sort of red colour. It's definitely like a deep raspberry colour. Really pretty, really sexy, and I do really like this colour. So this one is Madrid. The next colour is Berlin. So this one is Berlin, and I feel like this one was like a little bit more runny than the other ones that I've put on, which have all been really moussey. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just mine or I don't know what the deal is with that. But this is a really nice deep brown colour. I feel like it's like a nice, it's warm brown. It's not like a grungy sort of grey brown. It's very, very wearable, a very sexy, very sophisticated sort of brown. I do really like this one. I don't wear browns often, but I feel like I really should get into it because they're really in at the moment, and I do really like the way that this looks on me. So this one is, once again, Berlin. The next colour is Copenhagen. So just ignore my bad, terrible application again. But this one is Copenhagen, and I love this colour. It's a really, really deep fuchsia. I'm not sure if it's doing justice on camera as to the colour that I can see, but it's definitely like a really deep raspberry brown sort of fuchsia colour. I just mentioned like heaps of colours, but it's just such a pretty unique colour, and I feel like I would wear this one in winter a lot. It's such a nice colour, and I feel like that you can dress this up or you can dress it down. You can wear this by itself, or you know, I really wish these lipsticks didn't transfer as much as what they do because they all end up on my teeth. It's just a really nice winter, deep winter sort of colour. It's like a wine colour almost, isn't it? Reminds me of like wine. So once again, this one is Copenhagen. The next one is Vancouver. So this one is Vancouver, and I definitely had a lot of trouble building this one up. This one's really patchy and really streaky, and I'm not sure if that's because it's purple, but it's such a shame because it's such a pretty colour. I wish that it would go on like, you know, a little bit more evenly and sit a little bit nicer. I feel like I can see all of the bumps and lines on my lips with this one. And once again, it looks nothing like the tube. As you can see, this looks a lot darker than what it is on my lips. I do like purple lipsticks, but I feel like this one's maybe too grey purple for me. I prefer more of like a bright purple. There is one coming up that I really do like, so I'll let you guys know when that one comes up. But this one was Vancouver. The next one is Dubai. So this one is Dubai, and I know that I said before that I wanted to start wearing some more brown colours, but I didn't really like this one. I liked the other one more because it was warmer. I feel like there's poo on my lips. I feel like this is the exact colour of poo. I know that's charming, isn't it? I'm such a charmer. Such a nice girl, aren't I? I don't think if you're allowed to say that lipstick looks like poo on YouTube, but hey, I just did it. So this one is Dubai. The next color is Bangkok. So this one is Bangkok, and obviously this is a really fun pastel sort of purple color. Don't love it because it does make my teeth look really yellow, and I did try and build it up, and this one is quite patchy. Once again, that's probably because it's a pastel color. It's hard to get pastel colors really flawless. I don't love it. I just don't love it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the whole yellow teeth thing. I just don't like that a lipstick makes my teeth look yellow. Sorry, Bangkok. Once again, this one was Bangkok. We're getting towards the end now, guys, so bear with me. There's not many left. The next one is Seoul. I think that's how you say it. Seoul? Seoul? They need like pronunciations next to the names so that I actually know how to say them. So this one is Seoul, and this is the kind of purple that I like. I feel like it still does make my teeth look a little bit yellow, but I feel like because it's got more pink in it and it's more like a deep fuchsia sort of color, that I like it a little bit more. I feel like it's a little bit more flattering on my skin, and it goes with my eyes and complexion a lot better. But I do, out of all of the purples in this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream collection, this one is definitely my favorite. This one is Seoul. Seoul. The next one is Havana. So this one is Havana, and this one is a little bit patchy and streaky as well. I know I haven't done the best application, but I've already swatched like 34 lipsticks, so sorry about that. Yeah, I don't really like this one either. Definitely the last one was my favorite purple in this collection, but this is still a really pretty color, and if you're into purples, if you're happy to build it up a little bit, I think that you'd be impressed with this. It's just like a little bit patchy and makes my teeth look yellow once again, but there's not much you can do about that. That's what purple colored lipsticks do. So once again, this one is Havana. We only have 2 left now, and they're both the darkest colors in the collection. This one looks black, doesn't it? When I first bought this, I thought this was black. It's called Transylvania. Not black. So this one is Transylvania, and this is probably the one that's the most off in the tube, because this actually looks black and it is obviously not. It's like a deep Vampy maroon red color, which I really like. I love this color so much. I love I love deep red maroon colors like this. I feel like they're my favorite color to wear in winter when it's cold and I have to go out somewhere and I'm all rugged up in my jacket and my scarf. I love these sorts of colors, but definitely does not match this at all, and that kind of makes me angry. I don't know why, it just really shirts me. But I do love this color. It is a tiny bit patchy, but I feel like that's something that you could fix if you were, you know, spend a little bit of time building it up and making it more even. So once again, this one is Transylvania. And we're on to our last one now, and this one is Moscow. So this one is Moscow, and once again, this one looks black or like really deep navy in the tube, and it's obviously not. It is a deep blue color, but it's not as dark as what it looks in here. Don't be deceived. This one is a little bit patchy as well. I feel like you'd need to build this one up a little bit. The color sort of like is like running around the edges of my lips as well. I don't really like this color at all, to be honest with you. I don't mind blue lipsticks, but I kind of like them to be like a little bit brighter, but not being pastel. I know that's being extremely fussy, but that's just what I like. So once again, and lastly, this is Moscow. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that that was helpful and enjoyable. If you have any questions about any of the colors at all, just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll definitely try to help you out as much as I can. I like helping people, and that's the whole purpose of me doing all of my videos on YouTube, is to share my knowledge and to help people out if they're interested in color selection and color choices. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, just hit the subscribe button just down below. I upload new videos 2 to 3 times a week, So definitely subscribe. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'll have links for all of that in the description box below. I also have quite a few other lip swatch videos on my channel as well, so if you really like lip swatch videos, head over to my channel and scroll through the list and you'll definitely find quite a few other videos there as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!